As for the Babylonian references in the story of Adapa, the hero, following the orders of his father Ea, refuses the bread of death and the water of death offered to him by the gatekeepers of heaven, not knowing that if he had accepted their offer, he would have gained immortality. These offerings, which in fact are the food of life and the water of life, since they offer immortality, together with both trees and Davies, are just the kind of variations of an independent development by the Hebrews and Babylonians, respectively, of an ancient tradition derived from the common source or once held in common by them. In an old Babylonian hymn to God Tammuz, we meet the sacred tree here. We read there that the green staff was growing at the central place of the earth, similar with the trees in the paradise story, which grew in the midst of the Garden of Eden. In the hymn, we also read that the foliage of the staff was the couch of the primeval mother, a symbol of fertility, usually associated with the tree, and in the midst of it was Tammuz, a Babylonian seal impression in clay dating from the 22nd century BC, which resides in the British Museum, known as Adam and Eve's Image Seal, contains all the elements of the Adam and Eve story: male, female, serpent, and sacred tree. Herman Hingel claims that this seal on the cylinder may represent the Babylonian story of paradise. In Assyria, a new development in the pictorial representation of the tree becomes noticeable in the middle of the 2nd millennium BC. With the rise of the Neo-Assyrian Empire, the picture of the tree spreads throughout the entire Near East. It can be seen on royal garments, jewelry, official seals, and wall paintings, as in the throne room of Ashurnasirpal II at Nimrud, where it is the central motif. Pictorial representations on sculptured slabs and sealed cylinders like this from the throne room of Ashurnasirpal II are found of the same king depicted twice in each side of the tree, which in modern literature is often described as the tree of life. The tree here represents the divine world order maintained by the king as the representative of the god of Assur, embodied in the winged disc crowning the tree. Commonly, in the next illustration, there are winged gods and kings reliefs who water or protect sacred trees, or a standing genie each side of the tree, holding up to it a common object and a bucket. The common object has been interpreted by many ways. It may be resembled with a citron, and the figures holding it may have been intended to represent some ceremony in which the citron played a part. Others regard the whole scene as a phallic emblem symbolizing fecundity, as Assyrians often considered the date palm as a symbol of the mother goddess Astarte, who represented the human sexuality and the renewal of life. W.G. Lambert and other scholars suggest that the genie creatures function as pollinators, and that the tree was considered a palm. Palm trees needed artificial pollination to give the best yield. These creatures usually appear in the same reliefs either side of the king, who impersonates the tree, always with a bucket and variously with or without cones. Accepting the identification of the sacred tree as a divine symbol, the so-called pollination scene must then portray the Assyrian king and genies as receiving energy and power from the tree, rather than fertilizing it.